Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and right now I want to go over AMC stock because there's a lot of news that happened over the weekend that may play in the favor of AMC, and so I want to go over all of that right now. So the first thing that I want to mention is the $1.9 trillion stimulus check. So the biggest thing we're waiting for right now is when will the Senate vote on the stimulus? And so we have an answer here that we will get at the beginning of March. So we are currently in the first week of March. And so sometime this week, we should get a better indication of whether or not this bill is going to get passed. The Senate is majority Democrat. I don't think there should be an issue passing this extraordinary bill. And so obviously this bill is going to have a lot of problems later on in the future with inflation, devaluing of currency, but we don't really care about that in the short term. We just want to know how that is going to affect a stock like AMC. The second thing I want to mention here for AMC is the implied volatility in stock options. So there has been an increase in the March 19th call option buying. In a situation where AMC is very highly shorted, it is better to have actual shares of the company instead of call options. The reason I say that is because for a call option to print, you either have to wait for it to expire above your strike price or you cash in profit somewhere along the way. And so a lot of people who bought these call options on AMC, because it's so volatile and because of the decay, people are going to lose a lot of money on these options. So there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be quick selling these options, and that does not play in the favor of that longer term short squeeze that everybody wants to see in AMC. And so this makes AMC a very good stock to trade. I've mentioned this before. I've been in and out of the stock a whole bunch of times because there's so much volatility in this stock that there aren't people that are trying to own this stock. They're using call options and put options to run this stock up and down. And so as somebody who trades, as an investor, you should be knowing that a lot of the money that's going into this are through call options. And so that means that people are going to be selling their options when they make some money, or they're going to lose them through the decay. And so those are perfect opportunities to get in on the lows and sell the rips. It's very simple here on AMC stock. And so the reason why I mentioned the $1 trillion stimulus package is because now there's more money to throw into these stocks. $1.9 trillion is nothing to sneeze at. That is a huge injection that is coming into the market. And if that does, we should be seeing a lot of liquidity hopping into the market, and plays that have had that hype previous to the stimulus package, like the AMCs, like the GameStops, will continue to have even more volatility in the future. So this is just a very good sign overall for AMC shareholders who are still waiting for that run up. I think the stimulus package is that aid that everybody was looking for. And so we have an increased surge in implied volatility, and we have the stimulus package. The third thing I want to mention is how great of a day today was for AMC. So I'm going to zoom this out right here onto the daily time frame, because those of you who have been watching my videos know this line right here, this upper line since about 2015 has been a line of resistance, and we have had trouble breaking above this line. We did break it once over here, but you saw what happened after that run up. And so right now, if we look at AMC, we had this crazy run up at the beginning. We had a lot of gaps to fill. All of those gaps were filled. Now we are starting a healthier run up, and we held that line of former resistance as a current line of support. So trading 101, those of you who don't know, anytime you can use a line of support that was once a line of resistance is usually a great sign to be buying at those levels. And so today was a very crucial day for me to see whether or not we were going to hold this line of support. And that is exactly what we did. You can see we are trading in the middle of these two lines. And now that we are at this point, I do believe AMC will test this level of $11 again. And if we break this line of $11, I think our next target here would be around $14. And so there are going to be really quick jumps with this one if we can break that $11 mark. And so someone who has been trading the stock for a while now, if I see a really nice back test, or I see nice movement and volume coming in at that moment, I will be in there at $11. And so that's what I'm waiting for in the short term. This is a very scary stock to be holding, because the whole point of the stock market is to buy a good company and just hold it for the long term. But what's happening with AMC is not like any other stock. This is going way beyond the basics of just stock market investing. There's a lot of things in place right now with the short interest, with the implied volatility of call options, with the type of fundamental business AMC is. It's a lot of sticky stuff. And so I personally just feel safer and less anxious when I'm trading this stock instead of being in it. And so this is a very crucial level for me as a trader to know. If we get past this $11 level, let's get going. Let's buckle up the seatbelts because we're about to fly. And that is the game plan here for AMC. This coming week is going to be one of the most crazy weeks that I've experienced in the markets overall. AMC, all the other stocks that I'm holding, because this stimulus package is no joke. If this gets passed by the Senate, I think that is going to be a very nice injection of liquidity that is so desperately needed to keep this market up right now as bond yields increase. And so that is my quick little update here on AMC. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on that road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.